The Adventures of Lucy the Lab, written by Michelle Lyons, 2025. Every morning, once her humans left for work, Lucy the Labrador waited exactly 5 minutes, just long enough to make sure they were really gone. Then, with a nudge of her nose and a practiced wiggle through the loose board in the fence, she slipped out into the neighbourhood. First stop, number 8. Mrs. Green's newspaper was always waiting at the end of her driveway, and Lucy made it her mission to bring it to the front door. She carried it carefully in her mouth, dropped it right on the welcome mat, and gave a quick wag of her tail before trotting off. She never stayed long enough for a thank you. She had a full schedule to keep. Next came Alfred. He was a stocky little pug who lived round the corner. His sprinkler was always running, no matter what the season. Lucy didn't understand why, but she didn't ask questions. She barreled through the spray with Alfred close behind, the two of them sliding and spinning across the soaked grass like they were made of joy. When they were sufficiently drenched and out of breath, Lucy gave Alfred a friendly head bump and continued on her way. Down the street lived a little girl named Casey. She was about 5, full of ideas and completely in love with playing dress-ups. Lucy never minded. Some days she was a ballerina, other days a pirate. Today she was a queen with a sparkly bow carefully tied around her fluffy neck. Casey gave her royal orders and Lucy obeyed, sitting, spinning, and accepting her crown with great dignity. After a while, Lucy's stomach reminded her that it was time for her daily treat. The local butcher shop was just a few blocks away, and the man who ran it, Mr. Sal, always had something waiting. As soon as Lucy padded in, he reached behind the counter and tossed her a bone. "Don't tell your humans," he'd say with a wink. Bone in mouth, Lucy made her way to her final visit of the day. Tabby the cat lived in a sun-drenched house at the end of the block. No one really expected a cat and dog to get along, but Lucy and Tabby were more than friends. They were kindred spirits. They sprawled on the grass, batting at each other's paws, rolling back and forth in lazy circles, occasionally stopping to watch the wind move the trees. But no matter how much fun she had, Lucy always made sure to be home by 5. She slipped back through the fence, shook the dust from her coat, and settled into her bed just in time to hear the front door open. Her humans would greet her like always, give her a rub behind the ears and say, "What a lazy girl you are." Lucy just wagged her tail and closed her eyes. Let them think that. She had the whole world out there, and it was perfect. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the story.